So I'm Robert Hill, I'm the co-founder of AppKettle, and we have created the world's smartest kettle. And why is it smart? Because it essentially allows you to understand volume, temperature, and it lets you control timing of the kettle, any given day, any given time, and it lets you save and share preferences for different tea types. It lets you cool and boil different types of drinks, but most importantly, it creates benefit in your daily routine by being efficient, simple, and it also will help different types of target audiences. What I mean by that is that it will allow parents, for example, to set infant formula milk. It will boil and cool to 70 degrees. They can then make up the formula milk and they can schedule it for times that the baby requires feeding. So it's extremely efficient. They can just make it up and go. The second thing is tea lovers. You can save different tea types, different temperatures. You can then share those preferences, and it becomes extremely convenient with friends when they come round. You can have brew rounds. You can literally pick what you want to drink, and you can share the favourite drinks that you've enjoyed together. The next one is energy savers. So we all are energy conscious, and what this is able to do is, because it can measure volume, you can understand how much you're wasting and overboiling whilst you're using it. And in that way, it will remind you to make yourself more efficient, and it will save you money cumulatively through a year period. The next thing is we want to get it into families and SMEs, so you can share drinks together, we can schedule it, and it also is extremely safe. So essentially, when you take it off the base, the app is connected so that it will tell when it's off the base, and it will never let you set it running whilst it's not off the base if there's no water in it, if there's low water in it, or if it's too full. It will stop all of those eventualities, and at the exact same time, it will, at the eventuality, it all cuts out, and all power cuts out, and it literally finishes its boil. It will cut itself out through dry boil function. So it's extremely safe. It's one of the safest kettles on the market, and it's one of the smartest kettles ever made. And we hope you're interested. We're launching on Kickstarter on the 31st of March. We need incredible support for this because it's something we're trying to take forward and jump all the different iterations that are going to be coming out. We want to make it smart, and we want to make it smart sooner, and we need your help. And we're launching on the 31st of March, and you can buy an AppKettle for the very first time, all connected, on the 31st and onwards. And the early bird start price is $79.99, but it's a limited amount at that price, so please get on. Please register on appkettle.co.uk, and we thank you for your interest. So let me introduce you to the AppKettle app. So essentially what we've got here, it gives you the temperature in this side. Are you taking photos of it? You can control it through your fingers. You can pick any given temperature in any degree. It then works live so that you can see the time have you increased the temperature. So you can see how that's working through with our technology. The next thing is you've got the amount of cups that it can sustain for the volume that you've got. You can change the different units, and within it you've got energy calculation. So you can actually change your kilowattage. You can put how much you're using in terms of energy. And to make it convenient, you can set schedules. So you can set schedules for your home and for your friends and family, for different types of drinks, for different days. And quite simply, to set it running, you just set the temperature and you literally press. Oh, what's it? So if you come down, you'll be able to hear that's heating up, and what you'll see is a slightly slower process, but you'll see there's a colour change between the kettle and the app, and as the time is increasing, the temperature is increasing, and it obviously reaches the same point. So you can see how the colour is changing from green. And what you're hearing here is the fact that it's finding the temperature, and then it's efficiently just checking off, and then it's finding where it's at and then building up the temperature. So we've got the data to understand where it's actually the temperature, what it's actually the temperature at, and then we're building it upwards. So you can see it's going a nice greeny. It won't change to yellow or orange yet. It will do that later in the stage based on the gradient of colour that we're able to transmit through our projected element. So you'll start to see it just before it goes. It'll go to like a very strong orange, and then it'll go to a red, and that'll be coming up in 43 seconds. So you can see down here, it's starting to change colour to the orange, and the tinge will start to build in, and it'll start to go to the red as we see it.
I wish. Is that the second prototype? That'll be the line. So, not really roughly. I think we'll have the market. You get a little Wi-Fi trolley to go. I should shut up because otherwise you might end up doing this and I'll be here next.
Can you see how it's just changed there? There's the orange and then the red. And that's it. The kettle's boiled, and it's simply just...
So you see when it's boiled, it tells you it goes red, it goes to the red. But you see, there's a couple of other features like...